fun traversal in video games? I think that the answer to this is very simple. You need two things. There's two types. One is having a tricky world, one where there are shortcuts for you to take and ways that if you control your character well, you go really fast. And the second way is that you simply just, limited flight. And for this, I want to talk about Infamous Second Son. It's a game that I really like and feel like is a good time where it's done right and wrong. Smoke. Smoke uses the world in a really good way. You still have to climb and interact with the world and know what you can and can't cling on to. You also have the vents, which do help you do like this sort of pseudo flight. And you get Neon, which you don't really interact with the world as much, but you also get that sort of pseudo flight, especially once you get the bounce upgrade. But once you get video and you do get a chance to fly, it becomes so goddamn boring. There's no challenge. When I play Grand Theft Auto 5, I'm not entertained by it at all because it feels like I'm mostly just going down straight lines, dodging slow-moving obstacles. But when I play Sonic Unleashed, I'm boosting through the level, I have to really pay attention because there are things flying at me constantly. But not in GTA, and not when I'm using video. When I'm using Smoke, I have to keep my eye out for air vents that I can dash through. I have to make sure I don't fall. But when I'm using video, I just I look for dishes, I guess, which aren't really that common, so I kind of just ignore them and just double dash across the screen. Because by that point, you have enough charge to just buy it immediately. But I think that another good game that has a good game with good traversal is Sunset Overdrive. You never have to stop moving. You can't fly, but you can basically fly. You're grinding and bouncing and all this stuff. Your air dash. You don't have to stop moving. That's a good thing. I don't want to stop moving. I want to keep going. I want to hit things. That's why I play Splatoon and why I don't play fucking my corner sim that everyone else plays. What is that called? Valorant or something? I don't do that. It's also why I don't like Doom either. How should I say? Doom is a decent game. Playing it, shooting, beating up demons, it's fun enough. But at the end of the day, I'm just running and jumping, and that gets old. Doom needs something else to be fun. I haven't really played Doom Eternal past like the first 2 stages, so I wouldn't really know. I know that they added the like a dash, but that's not enough. For a moment, I'm gonna bring it back to Sonic and Pokemon. In Lost World, they introduced the parkour system, but the problem with that is that you had to stop for most of the interactions that weren't wall running. The vaulting stopped you and slowed you down. That's not good. Fluidity is important for maintaining a sense of speed. And what else did I say? Oh, Pokemon. When I see footage of Legends of Arceus and just the big open fields, I'm bored because I know that what I'm going to be doing is riding Stantler through it. Breath of the Wild had this problem too, where like Hyrule Field was so boring. I just got on the horse and just rode on through. There was nothing to do there. When you have flat plains like this, it's boring. It's why most open world games are boring. So much time is spent just moving to point A to B, or in a cutscene, which moving to point A and B is kind of is. If your game is going to be open world, traversing it needs to be fun. Otherwise, you're wasting my time, and I'm gonna go play, I don't know, fucking Splatoon or some shit. I think that generally, if like, like special mobility and stuff isn't the focus of your game, it should be level based. And there's this whole meme about having, creating a sense of a big world with an open world type game. But the problem with that is that yes, it feels big, but it also feels shallow. When I play something like Astral Chain, the mobility in that game, it's all right. You cannot jump in that game. That's a fact. But the world feels lived in through details in the level and in like characters in general. The names of characters are radically different. There's someone called Jin, not Chick Lopez, guy called Kyle Murtaugh or something. That's how you know that the arc is diverse without having the game tell you throughout a long 2-minute drive on a highway.